What's up, guys? It's Eric Kelly, aka The Tech Gentleman, bringing you guys another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Samsung Galaxy Watch Ultra. I've had it on for about a week. This way I can give you guys my first impressions and let you know what I think the watch is going to do. But before I get going, I want to remind you guys, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Threads. I'll have links in the description below. Also, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And if you got any comments or questions, make sure you leave them down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. But without further ado, let's talk tech. All right, guys, so like I said, this is the Watch Ultra. I got the white variant. I had to wait a little while to get it, but I think it was well worth the wait because of how clean this watch looks. It's grown on me. I was a little worried about the squircle kind of shape going, but it's really grown on me. The reason why I didn't unbox this is because there's not much in the box, really. There's a charger, paperwork. That's really about it. I felt like you guys really want to know more about my experience with the watch, which, like I said, I've been wearing it for almost a week. I got it in on Monday. It is Friday, and there's one thing I wanted to show you guys out the gate, which is the battery life. So this is my second full charge. As you can see, right now it says 3% available. It says 1 hour and 19 minutes left, but that's not the really impressive part. So if we go down to battery and go to battery usage, a day and 22 hours used since last full charge. As you saw, it said it had 3% left. That 3% could get me another hour and some change. But this is with me turning on no power saving stuff. If we go back here, you'll see power saving is not been on. This is just fresh out the box, always on display. Monitoring heart rate every 10 minutes. No tinkering with the screen brightness. No optimizations. That's the type of battery life you're getting. Basically 2 days, like a real strong 2 days. If I did anything to this watch as far as battery optimization wise, I'd be over the 2-day mark. And to me, that's great because I feel like no matter what I'm doing with it, I should at least be able to get a day, right? I'm not doing LTE or anything with it yet, which I plan on doing, which will really kind of bring that dream long ago to fruition, which is being able to truly leave your phone at home and just leave the house with your watch. Have your phone calls, text messages, music, your earbuds on here. You've got a whole myriad of apps that you can run on here now. I mean, you can watch YouTube, Netflix, you can do whatever on here now. This really will be able to temporarily replace your phone. I think this is one of the first watches, at least in the Android ecosystem, that will be able to do it. But to give you guys some of the kind of hard and fast specs, this guy is $650 before any sort of trade-ins or discounts, which is $150 less than the Apple Watch Ultra. This guy has a mostly titanium build with a sort of, I don't know what this material is. It's like a composite polycarbonate kind of filling material in the inside here. It has a new upgraded heart rate sensor array. Apparently it has more LEDs that's supposed to make it more accurate. The screen size is the same, but the battery life has been improved. You have a bigger battery. You have a more updated SoC on this guy compared to the Watch 6 Ultra. And also you have just a more rugged device all around. Now I do want to talk about some of the negatives I've seen so far. One of the big ones is the fact that Facer, which is probably one of the biggest third-party watch face apps, is not compatible with this watch at this moment. I don't know what the deal is. It's a round face, same size as the Watch 6 Classic and all the other round watches. Like this is my Watch 6 Classic, just for comparison. I don't know why they're making it not compatible. They have to fix that. They have to, or else this watch is not going to be, it's not going to be usable in the same way right now. And shout out to CJ Knows Tech. He brought up a good point, right? And I have to admit, this is something that it was kind of by me, right? This very specific point. When someone spends $650 on a watch, it's not going to be a watch in addition to their other watches. This is going to be their main watch. So that means this watch has to do the duty of every watch. So you can't expect people to have a Watch Ultra, and when they want to dress up, they have a Watch 6 Classic, right? Or if they want to work out, they have something that's a little bit more workout focused, which, you know, the Pixel Watch, as much as they want to try to position it as a normal, straightforward watch, it's very Fitbit focused. From the design of it, it looks like a Fitbit, right? Dressing this up, it takes a lot of work to do. But when you spend this type of money on a watch, you expect it to be able to do everything, and that starts with the faces that are available, right? So you can download Samsung faces, you can download Google faces, but if you've been using one of the biggest supplier of faces for watches, Facer is one of them, and now you can't use that, it's going to kind of limit what you can do customization wise on this watch, which I think is definitely a negative. But just kind of going back real quick so you guys can see a size comparison. So this is the Pixel Watch 2 compared to the Watch Ultra, which, you know, in real life, this watch isn't that much bigger. It's, you know, a little bit bulkier than the watch, but, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's not just a gigantic jump. It's not unreasonable. And this is if you are a little bit further back in the ecosystem, this is the Watch 3 Classic, one of the OG rotating bezel watches. Size there. Like I said, we got the Watch 6 Classic here. If you're thinking about moving up to something more rugged, pop that on. This is one of my favorite faces right now. And also have the Watch 4 Classic. Now I have it in one of these little ruggedized little watch straps right now. So it's actually a little bit bigger, but just being able to have the durability and not have to strap on one of these guys, I like it. But yeah, so overall, this is a different watch than the Watch 6 Classic. I think it's going to be offered alongside it as another option if you want something more rugged. Really, the battery life is really the biggest improvement over the Watch 6 Classic. Outside of that, same size display. You're going to have to deal with new watch bands out the gate initially because it has a new attachment mechanism, which is pretty durable, pretty strong. And right now it is struggling on battery life. As I showed you earlier, it's down to like 3%. And right now it's going to watch only mode, which is basically just show you the time. That's it. But this is a great place to wrap up this video. If you have any questions about the Watch Ultra, definitely hit me up. I got some bands coming, some stuff from Brinky coming that I'm going to show you guys. But right now, I'm really liking it, especially the battery life. Until next time I talk to you. Peace.